My soulmate, my heartbeat.
Guys, so today I am back with a video basically explaining, you know, how I got rid of my damaged hair. Now, a lot of you may notice I really don't do too many videos on damaged hair or explain too much about damage or shedding and stuff like that, mainly because from when I started my hair journey, I got my damage, you know, and my shedding under control right away. I was able to stop that right away. Now, before I show you guys what I use and, you know, what I explain what I did, I'm just gonna tell you guys like what I did before I started taking care of my own hair. Now, before I started my hair journey, I used to go to the salon every month. I think like every 10th of the month. I used to always go every 10th of the month, get my hair done, and I always do it in tracks. Now, at that time, my hair was nowhere close. I think it was about here or a little bit about here. I'm not sure. And I thought that doing it that way would have helped me grow my hair out. Now, I did gain a little bit of length, but my hair was so weak from, you know, being under the braids and holding the weight of the tracks that it started to get so thin. Like, I'll put a before picture somewhere so you guys can see the difference of from then to now. So when I decided to, like, you know, quit that crap, just like I literally said to myself, like, you know, I'm stop going to the salon. You know, you need to take matters into your own hands and you need to just do your own hair. I decided that I was gonna go one last time, and I got my hair perm professionally for the very last time, and I went on 2009 on the 10th of February. I went, or I think the 9th, and I got my hair perm. My hair got a fresh perm, and then before I actually did that, I went like the week before and I bought a whole bunch of Fiji products. Now, a lot of you might be wondering, why Fiji? Why didn't I try something else? Well, at the time, I was watching a lot of Atia's hair videos. I don't know if you guys know Atia. She's a YouTuber on here. She talks about Fiji and I think it's Care, and she always speak nice things about those particular lines. And she always mentioned that Fiji are good for women of, you know, color and stuff like that. And, you know, you watching people, you feel like you should try it. And I decided to try Fiji. Now, Fiji is a very strong line. Not everybody here agrees with it, but I've personally never had any problems. I was lucky and able to enough to, like, you know, just go with it and never had no problems. At first, I bought everything you can practically think that was in the line. Mind you, I didn't need all that. I was just, you know, didn't know better. I didn't know about hair regimen or anything like that. So when I already had bought everything, done got my perm, I decided to join the hair site, which was Kiss and Hairlista, and that's how I started learning about making a regimen and stuff like that. So on to the shedding now. The reason why I basically bought Fiji also is because she always talked about her hair before, and she had like before pictures of when she started using the line. And I don't know if you guys, like I said, follow T, but you'd see her hair made a great difference from when she started like managing it, washing it, even though she still does tracks and stuff like that. I'm not good with like extensions and stuff like that. I don't know how to, you know, dye no extensions, put it in my head and all that stuff. I've always been able to go to the salon and got it done, but to do that home and maintain it, I was not good at it. So I think that's why my hair got really bad. And I was like, you know what, this line is really good for damaged hair, and I'm gonna try it because my hair had an uneven shape. It was so thin and it shed so much, it was crazy. Like, I would get up and see hair on the pillow all the time. So I'm going to show you guys what I used, and I'm going to explain how I used it and why I think it worked for my hair. So the products that I got, and I don't have all the Fiji products anymore. I only kept what I needed and what I felt like actually worked on my hair. Now, the shampoo I've been using from the moment I started my hair journey on to now, I've tried different shampoos, but the one that I started with and I still have it listed in my regimen on to this day is the Fiji shampoo for damaged hair. Now, this is a very strong shampoo in my opinion. I've tried different shampoos, but this is very strong. It says cleanse gently, restores shine, helps strengthen hair, normalizes pH. It says pH optimized, contain, I don't know how to say this word, something complex. I'm gonna put it right there for you guys because I don't want to say it wrong. But and then at the back of the bottle, it has like a little chart thing, and it has more information. Now, this comes out in a very like a purplish liquid, but like a light purple lilac looking color, and It's a very strong shampoo, but when you wash your hair with it, you can feel the squeaky cleanness, but it's very drying. Now, I felt like this did a lot for my hair. Like, it repaired my hair. It kept my hair clean from buildup every time I washed my hair with it. But I've only used this every time since I started my hair regimen twice in a month. Now, a lot of you keep asking me, what do I mean I only wash my hair twice in a month? A month has usually 4 weeks, and within those 4 weeks, I only shampoo my hair the 2nd and the 4th week of every month. So that's why I said only twice a month. If you're wondering what I do in between, then I co-wash a lot. Before I started realizing that I needed a clarifying shampoo, I was using this alone, and now I only use it once a month, which is only in the 2nd week of the month. So on the 4th week, I'll do a clarifying wash. So this is the shampoo I use to basically get my hair into tip-top shape. Then I also decided to try their Keratin 2-minute reconstructor. Now, this is a light protein. If you're protein sensitive and you want to try something light, I would suggest this. This smells really good. It comes out all white and creamy, and you only need to leave it on your hair for 2 minutes. It's not drying at all. It's very slippery, a matter of fact, and even when you wash it out, it feels like a conditioner. This is what I use for light protein every time I co-wash, or if I do forget, sometimes I'll just use it whenever I shampoo wash, but I do use this every time I co-wash. A lot of people might be saying that's a lot, but for me, my hair for some reason just balances really great with protein and moisture because I co-wash a lot. So after co-washing, I just add this a little bit and then I leave it on my hair for 2 minutes. So this helped me also. And then when I'm out the shower, I would usually apply my leave-in conditioner and I'd spritz my hair with the Keratin and green tea reconstructor. Now this is like a as far as I'm concerned, a protein spritz. It's a very nice spritz. It smells really good. I love this thing. I just use it. I felt like it strengthened my hair. And overall, for strength, I felt like this product line did a lot for my hair. I'm not going to say it's going to work for your hair. I'm just going to tell you guys what this did. And this particular line, using it together with my deep conditioner and do my co-wash, I felt like my hair shed less because it was stronger, and the damaged hair it's not going to repair, but my hair evened out itself. It grew a little bit thicker and everything. So that's what I use for my shedding, my damage. Now for strong protein treatment, and I only do this every 6 weeks just because it's so strong, this does not work with everybody's hair at all, and you want to be careful when doing this because you can break your hair, you can lose your hair from doing this. So if your hair is very protein sensitive, do not try this. That's just my opinion. I'm no hairstylist or any professional. I'm just telling you guys what works for me. I've used the 2-step protein treatment. Now what I do, I actually pour it into a spray bottle and I spray it all over my hair, and I let it sit on my hair, and I go on the dry and let my hair get really, really hard. Usually takes a while because I usually clip my hair up. Once it's really, really hard, I take my time. I come out from under the dryer and then I go and I wash my hair. When I'm washing my hair, I rinse my hair like 4 times before I even take the clips out. Once my hair starts feeling soft, I don't even touch my hair. I check like this, and then once I feel like it's soft, then I lose the clip out. Just because this kind of bonds your hair together. It'll repair any split and bond it together and stuff like that. And it has all the information in the back here for you guys. If you've never tried it, you should read it. And it says stop hair breakage, rebuilds hair structure for 6 weeks, ideal for color treated or relaxed perm hair. And it's the same thing, pH optimized. Now this is what I use to repair my damaged hair. This is also what I use to stop my shedding. Every time I feel like my shedding is going crazy, I go and I get this. But since then, because I keep up with this, I don't suffer from crazy shedding. Now it's normal for your hair to shed because you do have to shed those loose hair from when you comb and stuff. But if your hair is shedding crazy, like you're losing clumps of hair, you definitely need to get something that will help with that. And if something at home is not helping, my suggestion is always going to a professional salon and getting it taken care of. So this is what I use for shedding and to repair my damaged hair. Now when you use this, you do need to balance it out, and I balance it out with my balancing moisturizer. Now I do apply this. I feel like this is not always like the strongest thing. That's how I feel, because I can still feel like the the stiffness in my hair, or this, I don't know how to describe it, because when you use this your hair feels a certain type of way, then I'll usually follow up with a deep conditioner. You don't have to do that. I just do it just because I feel like my hair just has a type of feeling towards it, so I use that. So overall, this is what I used to repair my damaged hair when I started my hair journey, and I kept being consistent with it. Now, if you're gonna start a hair journey, it's just like if you start a diet or you start exercising, you have to be consistent. You're not gonna see results like, oh, wash my hair today, and then you're gonna wake up tomorrow and your hair is gonna be fine. You have to be consistent with your hair. Takes time, and it's gonna definitely get there, but you have to like work with it. And as time goes, you also have to remember, when you realize something is not working for your hair, stop, move on to something else, try something else. So that's it for my video. I hope this helps you guys, because I'm no professional, but I'm just sharing with you guys. So this is what I do, and I've always been doing to my hair to help repair damage. Now my hair is no longer damaged, in my opinion, but I still keep up with it just because I'm not gonna go back to that stage I was at, and I'm gonna keep preventing it. So I'm very consistent with that. So this is it for this video. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.
My soulmate, my heartbeat, my lifeline.